I often describe the Ideas Hub as an iceberg. To people, it looks like we are just a shop, but actually we are so much more than a shop. The biggest problem we have is chasing space, always moving from one place to another, being unable to ensure a stable space for all the social work we are delivering, and also being unable to develop the arts and creativity and to do all the building, because all the energy is focused on being worried about losing the space. My name is Edith Miller and I am the CEO of the Ideas Hub Chelmsford. I was born in France in a tiny farm in the mountains, and I'm the eldest of 6 children. Everyone was very loud and I was quite introvert and very quiet, and therefore I felt like I was eaten by the others. And because I didn't feel like I was fitting in very well, I decided that physical distance would be a great benefit for me and to find myself. So I came to England. I started as an au pair. Then after a year, I decided that I'd like to stay in England because the culture, the politeness of people were more in keeping with who I was. I became aware of Friends of the Earth, and Friends of the Earth was meeting at the Ideas Hub. I started to get more and more involved in the Ideas Hub, helped to get the charitable status, and in April 2016 took over Leonie and became the manager. The 3 objectives are wellness, that's being in good mental health, fulfillment, that's all to do with education, because if we do things we like, we feel fulfilled and we feel happy. And the 3rd objective is belonging, because if we have friends and we belong, then we feel more settled and we feel happier. We, as the Ideas Hub, we combine community space and creative space. So we are trying to use vacant premises to provide support for the creative community, as well as a place or a hub for anyone who wants to come together and make friends. We run workshops. We also run festivals for bringing the community together and also to boost the arts. And then we run projects in schools about creativity, or where we make a cross between technology and creativity. So we develop skills and we also educate the children in making art. My whole life is spent in looking at buildings for sales and empty units that may become vacant, and wondering for how long will I be able to move from where I am now straight away into a new unit, or will have to find some storage in between. And all that energy spent in chasing that space is taking my focus and my energy away from building a stronger community and building better creative projects. My dream is to go back to the mountain, to go back to live in the mountains in France in 4 years' time. And I really, really wish that by then we will have secured a permanent space. So when I leave, I don't leave an empty space. When I leave, we have a legacy of a permanent space, something I can return to, and a legacy for the people of Chelmsford that will have made the whole journey absolutely wonderful. Knowing I can come back to something, knowing I have left something tangible in Chelmsford. Knowing that the people of Chelmsford are cared for, that their well-being is cared for, and they have a nice place to go to, and knowing that the creativity and the arts will grow in Chelmsford.